For allowing us to come to this meeting. I think Nathan and I feel about probably as popular as Jim Davison at a Liberal Democrat Party conference at the moment. There's so many of you. Don't mind bring a friend, it's like bring a chair night, isn't it? But we hope that what we've got to say is hopefully a little bit useful for you anyhow. Just to kick off with, to let you know, I'm a leadership and management advisor. My focus is on the top teams or the business owner and how we can support those. In Knutsford and across Cheshire. Nathan's focus is absolutely everything else, but your finance...
Yeah, I work in the financial and professional sector of Business Link. And I'm going to just have a brief chat with you about what the wider business needs we can support you with within Business Link. Not just the training and development side, but it's also other grants for other areas, such as innovation, growth programs, and also the support we can provide in terms of access to finance, supporting you to strategic marketing development, business planning, cash flow issues. We're not here to provide you with wheelbarrows of money, but we can support you with advice and support products and services that you may never heard of in the past. Okay.
Fantastic, brilliant. How many of you, and this is the challenging one for me, I think probably Nathan, it might be more of your support than mine. How many of you got more than 5 full-time employees or 5 full-time equivalents? Nada, zilch, nil. Okay. I'm going to just share a little bit, just in case, do any of you know local businesses that do employ more than 5, that it might be useful too? So what I'll do is do a brief overview of the leadership and management offer. So if you feel that you know another business that hasn't made it here this evening, who could benefit from working with us, then just point them in my direction. You've all got a pack, hopefully, on your seat, which I'd like you to take away with you, which has got mine and Nathan's card in it. And I'd be really grateful if you wanted to talk about leadership and management issues or the issues that Nathan's going to share with you, if you contacted one of us shortly, okay? But from our perspective, there is a phenomenal offer, a fantastic offer, better than any other area or any other business link in the country for companies that have got more than 5 full-time employees and less than 250. We can access funding for training for up to 7 leaders or managers or directors in businesses. And that funding is the equivalent to £1,000 per individual, per leader or manager, for a £1,500 spend. So if you had a chief executive who wanted to plug, say, his strategic development goals, his leadership and management skills, who wanted to do an MBA or wanted to learn how to coach his team more effectively, we could access £1,000 for him towards training that costs more than £1,500. Similarly, if we're looking at the strategic development of business, we could work with his top team. Now, the training that we can offer doesn't just focus really on leadership and management. It focuses on plugging the skills gaps and the knowledge gaps that will move the business forwards. So if you wanted funding for, say, sales training or effective team leadership or an MBA, or to get a business coach in, and Phil and I have already been talking about this, to look at actually what are the changes that you need to make in your business to increase its profitability, to reduce the costs, to improve processes and procedures, or maybe to improve your marketing and sales. All of that funding can be used to fulfill those areas. What we can't do, and I'm looking around the room, there aren't too many people that look like forklift truck drivers in here tonight, but we can't fund things that are mandatory, like health and safety, forklift truck driving, those kind of skills that should come as part of your job anyhow. Also some of the environmental courses that are mandatory, we couldn't fund those. But we'd be really happy to come in and look at the other areas and help you to assess the needs in your business amongst your staff. And because ultimately, people generally, unless there are redundancies and reducing revenue, people don't tend to leave businesses. People do tend to leave people. So it's about improving your ability to manage, motivating, inspiring, and moving your staff forward and improving their skills and their knowledge. So if you know of any businesses across Knutsford, our bottom line is, how do we improve the success of these businesses? How do we plug those skills and knowledge gaps? And how do we make Knutsford and Cheshire businesses more profitable? And we'd like to help you to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. We're now regionally based with one office in Preston, and around 70% of the staff are remote based. So we work from home in certain areas, locations throughout the northwest. So we cover from Carlisle down to Crewe, as I would say. So it's quite a vast region. So we have staff living in all the areas of the northwest. Each little pocket of the region sometimes has different funding, different grants available to support businesses. Based in leafy Cheshire, we sometimes get missed out on some of these, unfortunately. But we still have a number of products and services that can support a business. We have the operational department of Business Link is split into two areas. We have a skills brokerage department, which looks at training and development needs of the business. So we can come in and assess your training and development needs, access funding, access grants where appropriate if you meet criteria, etc. One of the services is the Train to Gain programme, which you may have heard being branded around on TV and radio. This supports work-based learning for staff if you employ any staff, or business owners if you meet the criteria. Okay. There's also other little pots of money available to support training needs, and I'm quite happy to speak to you and come and speak to you on a one-to-one basis about that. The wider business needs is managed by our targeted services team, who look at your marketing, strategic development, increasing your sales. Have you got cash flow problems? Are you employing new staff? That's any issues around employing staff. So we can come and give you one-to-one support and advice and guidance about any business issues to make your business grow, to make it sustainable. If you've got any issues or challenges you need to overcome, then we're quite happy to support you in those areas as well. The services we provide are all free and impartial. We're not affiliated to any particular organisation. We're here to support you and your business, however small you are. So if you are a one-man band and you need support from Business Link, need advice on employing staff, on health and safety, on your cash flow problems, if you've got any, accessing finance, then we can support you in those areas. Okay.